Alright, another Sonic video. This one I wanna talk about the whole boost gameplay against the adventure gameplay. Let's call it that. Why I don't think the boost gameplay is the right gameplay for Sonic. Because it fundamentally misunderstands what Sonic is, in my opinion. Because when you're playing the boost gameplay, you're pretty much playing a racing game. And I don't think Sonic was ever supposed to be a racing game, honestly. It just feels wrong. I mean, it's fun, it can be fun. The boost gameplay can be fun for sure. I've had my fair share of fun with it, definitely. But it just negates the fundamentals of Sonic, in my opinion, which are the physics, the way you gain speed through exploiting the physics and the level design, the slopes, and all that stuff, the springs, the slopes, the boost pads. Even though it's better when there are fewer boost pads, but yeah, all those elements that contribute to the player getting speed, carefully getting speed, in the boost gameplay are negated by a simple push of a button, the boost. It's a simple solution to a complicated problem, to a complicated issue, in the sense that to be able to build up speed using the level design and the physics in 3D is much harder, requires quite a lot of design, also in terms of the quality of the level design. Something that Sonic Team is not able or is not willing to do, and that's why, in my opinion, they came up with the boost gameplay, which, boom, you just push a button and you go fast. You don't even have to worry about enemies, because boosting through enemies just kills them. It's brain dead, honestly. And the difficulty when it comes to the boost gameplay is more in memorizing the level, the paths, the platforming, so you know where to go, when to push the button to go fast and when not to. But honestly, like I said, it feels more like a racing game in that sense. It's not organic, because a lot of the time you also have to just push the button and go straight. It just doesn't feel fun after a while. Playing multiple games with that gameplay, it just doesn't feel fun, in my opinion. It was fun for a bit, but after a while, it's always the same fucking shit, honestly. And I'm fucking appalled that they're still using that gameplay. I mean, I still have to try. What's the name of the game? Frontiers? Yeah, Sonic Frontiers. And because I've heard someone in my comments said it's a little bit different than the usual boost gameplay, so when I find it at the right price, I'll definitely try it. But honestly, I don't find it appealing, because, like I said, in my opinion, Sonic, even in 3D, should have physics based gameplay through the exploitation of momentum to gain speed, which is something that only Adventure 1 has ever tried, but very slightly, because the only thing that used physics, sort of physics, in Adventure 1 was the spin dash. But everything else, not really. And in Sonic Adventure 2, they streamlined everything even more. They made things a little bit worse, in the sense that they evolved the series in the wrong direction. I think Sonic Adventure 2 was the beginning of the end in that sense, because it introduced the grinding, which in my opinion limited the gameplay too much. The problem is not grinding per se, is that there's too much of it in Sonic Adventure 2. From Sonic Adventure 2 and on, the series has focused too much on fucking grinding. That was a mistake. And also in Adventure 2 there's the linearization of the level design. Because in Adventure 1 the levels were a little bit more open. At least they gave you the illusion of being more open, but they actually were a little bit more open-ended. While in Adventure 2, starting from Adventure 2 and the following games, that pretty much went away and everything was quite linear. And like I said, the grinding definitely didn't help. So that's why I think the current direction, I mean the direction Sonic Team went starting from Adventure 2 was the wrong one. Because I mean even if you don't take into account the really bad games like 06 and Shadow, even stuff like Heroes was mediocre, honestly. Sonic Unleashed, even the Sonic levels, yeah, were fun, but like I said, the boost gameplay is always the same fucking problem with the boost gameplay. In the boost games, there's just no physics. There are not. Mario games do actually have better physics in place than modern Sonic games, and I think it's a travesty. It's just hilariously bad in this sense. Sonic Team, I mean, the problem is that Sonic Team is probably not able to come up with a game that focuses on that type of gameplay, so they just went with the easiest solution, which is the boost gameplay. I've seen a few games made by fans that use 3D gameplay with physics applied to them. It seems that there's something there. There could be something. But Sonic Team just doesn't care. I don't know. Or what's the issue with them? It's either a lack of talent or a lack of funding and will to actually do the right thing. But yeah, this is it. Let me know your thoughts about this whole comparison between the boost gameplay and I don't know, the adventure. Let's call it the adventure gameplay. Specifically the Sonic gameplay. I mean, not the Friends, the Sonic gameplay, or Sonic or Shadow. But yeah, let me know your thoughts as usual. Subscribe, comment, like, and all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.